In the following video, a man named Win is washing dishes in the kitchen when he hears a strange noise coming from his basement. This basement, according to Win, is a place that he and his family avoid entering at all costs. There's something about it that isn't right. Now, not too long ago, something happened inside this space that neither Win nor his family could explain. As Win states, he was by himself in the basement when out of nowhere, a small swing he had recently bought began to swing on its own. Although not really sure how to explain this, it would be the following incident that occurred only days later that leaves him extremely baffled. While being alone at home with his son, a loud banging noise on the basement door is suddenly heard. But when he checks to see as to who or what was banging on the door, he finds no one there.
Can I get it?
Understandably, this occurrence has left the family feeling thoroughly petrified. But as if that wasn't enough to freak them out, the following video captures this. Win is down in the kitchen washing dishes when his dog starts barking at the basement door. He immediately takes out his phone and begins to record.
Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. I've been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna set it up. Paper towels. And we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Little buddy.
Sounding fed up with the supposed spirit, Win begs the entity to stop, but this only seemed to make things worse as the door to the basement began to continuously open on its own soon after. It isn't until looking closely at the doorway, however, that someone or something appears. Like something out of a nightmare, the shadowy figure seemingly fades into the darkness before reappearing again as a giant shadow. Feeling beyond spooked, Win is absolutely certain that he won't be entering this basement anytime soon. But as always, until more footage is brought forth, this video remains a mystery.
I don't know, with this one, it's just, I feel like I recognize this house and I've seen these clips before, or at least different ones in the same house, and they were really good. Don't get me wrong, they were really good. They were really scary, but I think they were fake. I'm not sure this is the same house because this seems too good to be true. And this guy is just, in my opinion, just overacting. You know, I don't know. It just seems a little hokey to me. What do you think? You think this is real or do you think this is bullshit?
Not a lot is known about this following video. It's said that the woman in the video was hired from somewhere in South America to be a full-time housekeeper. However, it turned out that her thought-to-be employer actually took her in for darker reasons of his own. As it's said, he was the owner of a page on the dark web with a webcam recording a room for a live stream where he would perform heinous acts on her. She was more or less turned into a slave by the man who contacted her, supposedly trapping and torturing her. She managed to lock herself into said room with the webcam, which you see on the screen, but there was no water and little food left in the room. He left the webcam on her 24/7 so he and other people could watch her on the live stream. At this point in the video, the woman writes a message on either side of a piece of cardboard. On the front she wrote, "I have food for 2 more days. There is no water." On the back she wrote, "Anybody gets to see this on the internet, come find me, help me." Shortly after, the video cuts ahead to the woman reacting to something behind the desk pinned up against the wall, very likely a door that she blocked with it. She grabs something sitting on the ground to use as a weapon against whoever is trying to break into the room, likely the same people who contacted her in the first place. Before we can see what happens next, the video ends. Nobody seems to know what happened next, or if this video is even real, but the woman's behavior and reactions just look too real, and if I had to guess, I would personally say it's real.
Of course the video ends and we can't see what happens. With this, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to believe it's real, because these dark web videos are scary. I'm too much of a... I was gonna curse, and I'm trying not to curse, I'm kidding. I was too much of a bitch to go on the dark web. I'm too scared. Have any of you been on the dark web? Because I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole. YouTube, if you're enjoying this, hit the fucking subscribe button. Let's get back to it.
This is a video titled I Feel Fantastic, and I'm sure as you watch it, you won't feel fantastic. A life-size robotic doll named Tara sings along and moves to the music in the background, singing the words, I feel fantastic. There's a theory that Tara's creator is a serial killer and she wears the clothes of his victims. The theory also says that the yard is the burial site, hence why the camera randomly zooms in on the yard for no apparent reason. Tara's creator's name is allegedly John Bergeron. A YouTuber by the name of Goddess of the Hobos uploaded a video in which she calls who she believes is John, the creator of Tara. He seems very resistant to answering any questions and quickly hangs up.
Hello, is this John? Is it John Bergeron?
What's this about? I got a lot of things I need to do.
Of course, yes. My name is Kendra. I'm with the robotics department at University of British Columbia, and I was just calling. Were you the person who did the Tara the robot by chance? I'm working on a story about it.
The problem is, I got a lot of things I really need to do. I don't have time to talk.
Okay. Would it be easier if I could email you by chance?
Yeah, I just don't have the time to deal with this.
Okay. Have I got the right person at least?
I gotta go.
Have I got the right
Goodbye.
person? Okay.
Whether or not this so-called John is a serial killer, this video has to make you wonder, in what kind of person's eyes is something like this beautiful?
Oh, she definitely had the right person, all right. Is it me? Or does that look like Taylor Swift?
This 11-minute video has been making rounds on the dark web for a while and has only recently come to the surface. In it, something human-shaped wrapped in garbage bags is taped up and kept in various strange poses. In a chair, at the bottom of steps, and so on. Every so often, a man with a bag over his head comes in and fusses with the strange object. At one point, he even tries to give it food in the bathtub, despite there being no mouth hole. Towards the end of the video, he puts the object onto the kitchen counter and begins to carve into it. This video was filmed in black and white and has many different artistic camera angles. The dark web is full of many videos like this, but I guess every once in a while you could be looking at someone who is really acting out their twisted fantasies on a real person. For all we know, this could be the aftermath of a Red Room video.
What the hell what is on the internet, man? If you don't know what a red room is, look it up. I'm not going to tell you.
In the following video, a man named Jay is resting in his living room when he notices something strange about a doll that's placed on a high shelf. He takes a closer look at this doll and is left deeply disturbed by what he captures. Now the doll in this video, according to Jay, was bought at a thrift store where 2 other dolls of the same brand were also being sold. But for some unknown reason, this specific doll was hidden from the rest. Jay suspects that the reason the doll was hidden from sight was because they didn't want anyone buying it. They were afraid this doll might be cursed or even haunted. Now Jay wasn't really sure if this had been the actual reason, but after living with this doll for more than a year, it's become clear to him that this may have been the case. Something isn't right with this doll. While resting in his living room and watching over his child, Jay captures something on camera that leaves him extremely unnerved. Take a look.
I think I can see it on here. Hold on. Now it's stopped. Oh, wait, there it is. See if she moves.
Get the fuck out of here.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the doll slowly tilts its head to face the camera as though it knew it was being filmed. Jay recoils in fear as he watches in terror this creepy doll move its head. Although creeped out, Jay is glad he had caught this, as he's been trying to capture this doll move for the longest time. Many viewers no doubt believe that the doll is haunted, but whether or not that's so is up to you to decide. Did something paranormal happen here? Or might there be something that could possibly explain this? There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
Here's the definitive answer. That shit is haunted. Get rid of the whole house.
Here's a video that's just flat out weird and disturbing. This short film was created by David B. Earl, and it features what's supposed to be a robotic doll sitting in a dining room in hell, speaking what sounds like complete gibberish at first. But at the halfway point of the video, it reverses, and we hear what the doll was actually saying.
There is nothing.
There is nothing. David was inspired by a personal paradoxical desire for proof that there is nothing on the other side of life. He wanted to blur the distinction between the 2 states of life and death, and to state the paradox by showing someone who is coming back from life or death and denies its existence, thereby fulfilling the paradox. But in the end, no one really realized or cared that that was the main point of the video, as it's just plain creepy.
Yo, that gave me the chill, the heebie-jeebies, man.
On March 11 of 2023, a very strange video was captured inside a hallway at an undisclosed hotel. This footage was posted online by someone who found the video without mentioning where it came from. The original source is unknown. The footage shows a woman entering the eerily empty corridor all by herself when something very peculiar is caught on camera. Needless to say, what was captured is eerie to say the least. This is what was caught. Based on the video, one could safely assume that something highly unusual had taken place here. A plant seemingly falls on its own, as though tipped over by an unseen force. And, creepiest of all, the woman's hair is suddenly blown forward, as if a mysterious breeze had come out of nowhere. Naturally, the woman was left extremely terrified by this chilling occurrence. Now, according to some viewers, this wasn't all that occurred because apparently something happens before any of these events. As the woman enters the hallway, and right before the plant tips over, A very faint shadow can be seen manifesting out of nowhere before quickly disappearing within seconds. The shadow doesn't appear to be the woman's, as it seemingly vanishes while she's still there. With no explanation as to who or what cast the supposed shadow, it's believed that whatever this was had been responsible for the strange activity that occurred later. But, as always, what are your thoughts on this? Like most clips, this one remains a mystery.
Yeah, of course no one knows where it comes from. Of course the source is unknown. But this, oh man, it gave me the chills. I don't know if it's real or not. What do you think? You think this is real or bullshit? With this one, I don't know, because the quality is clear. I'm going to say it's bullshit, and that's a stupid reason to say that, but...
Number 8. The Elisa Lam footage. If you somehow don't know the story, in February 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam, who had been staying in the Cecil Hotel, went missing for 2 weeks. Later, hotel guests started complaining about a foul taste in the water. Upon inspection for the cause, Elisa Lam was found naked and dead inside a covered water tank at the hotel. Her autopsy report states that her death was accidental due to drowning, and that she was clear from any traces of drugs or alcohol. In the footage, we see Elisa step into an elevator in the hotel, acting paranoid as if she's trying to escape or hide from someone. She seems to press a bunch of buttons, but for some reason the elevator doesn't move. She gets out on several occasions to talk to someone not on camera, though many believe there was never anyone there at all. She eventually leaves, and strangely the elevator only then starts to work again. Just about every question you could ask regarding this mystery remains unanswered, like who is she talking to, how did she gain access to the roof and water tank, and why wasn't the elevator working?
That is the... I know about this case, and I have chills. Oh my god, the hair, my nipples, everything is just standing up right now. That is the scariest unsolved mystery I have ever read or researched in my entire life. If you are interested and you want to have your mind just boggled, look up Elisa Lam, Cecil Hotel, because the crazy thing about that, she was found in that water tank with the lid closed. There is no way she could have closed that lid by herself if she was, oh my god, if she was in that water tank, that, oh my goodness gracious, this gets me every time, man.
The uploader of this video was checking out a location which was apparently said to be haunted. Upon opening the red door to this secret location, you can hear a low robotic-sounding voice say, "I have the body of a pig." The video then goes on to replay the sound in a much clearer quality after processing. One of the men shine a light down further into the room, and this is what they saw.
Oh shit!
The uploader of this video states in the description that he recorded this in a secret location during his tenure as special guest with a group that he cannot legally name. His association with the group ended due to reasons he also cannot disclose.
I was gonna sit here and cut jokes about what this thing said, but fuck that picture, man. That's scary. It's probably real.
You know you've stepped into dark advertisement territory when a parental advisory warning flashes across the screen. Autoway Tires, a tire shop located in Japan, takes it a step further and displays a health warning that reads, "Not for the faint of heart. Please refrain from watching the content if any of the following applies to you. Have any mental or physical health concern and may have to see a doctor regularly. We shall not be liable for any injuries, illnesses, and damages claimed to be caused by the watching of the content." Despite the commercial's shocking nature, it's actually a clear forewarning of the dangers of driving on icy winter roads when you don't have proper tires. However, many people who watch the video find themselves so shaken by what they have just seen that they don't even notice the tagline and product details at the end, really missing the commercial's message. The commercial has since been dubbed one of the scariest ads ever.
Oh, what the fuck? My neck. My back. Finish the lyrics. YouTube, that is all I got for you today because fuck that shit. I am Nick, the Babadook of YouTube. Let me know what your favorite clip in this episode was. Mine was that last one. Fuck that shit. If you enjoyed it, share it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that bullshit. And when you're done, watch one of these videos I made for you before I block you.